this year you knew you had big shoes to fill, and now that we're at the end of the season, how would you just assess the year it's been?
Overall, it's been a success. For me personally, I had some goals going in, and I've met them for the most part. And the biggest thing for me was more or less just being confident in myself and the guys around me, because I knew that Ward and Harris were going to do their jobs, and obviously the offense and defense were doing their thing. So it was more or less just a confidence and believing in myself more than anything that I was going to be the guy for the job.
Specifically, those goals, what were they?
One in particular was more or less just hit my 85% on field goals. It was attainable. It wasn't too far stretched out, but it was good enough to where I would be very content with in doing it.
You went from the FAU after the FAU game up until the Tulane game without missing a kick. I forget the number of kicks in a row you actually made.
I have no idea.
But that stretch though, I mean, I know it's a different game every week, but does it feel like you're in a rhythm when you're just not missing?
Yeah, there's a part in the season where you just start, everything just feels smooth, and everything, you just start doing it, and it's working. Um, there was a time where you try to tweak some stuff, and you're not feeling right one day, so you maybe tweak something one day, and it starts working, and you just roll with it. And then there's days toward later in the season where it's not feeling well anymore, so you gotta tweak something little again and go from there.
How was the confidence for you in going into that career long kick? How did you feel about where you were?
I didn't even think about that, honestly. I just knew that the offense was going to give me a shot, so it was more or less just being ready, and more or less how much time was I going to have to run out there and get it. So I didn't know if it was from 55, if it was from 45. I had no idea until I got out there, and actually saw I was lining up on the 40-yard line. And at that point, I didn't have time to think about it, because once I get out there, it's the same kick every time. So it all just becomes repetition and rhythm.
But a little more satisfying knowing that distance after
Yeah.
you saw it go through?
Yeah, after that, it's a little more meaningful, I guess, than a chip shot.
How would you recap your years here? Only 1 year as a starter, but really your journey for the last 4 years. What would you say?
It's been a crazy ride, honestly. If you would have told me coming out of high school that I would have done all of this, going from a D2 school to now starting for UCF, I probably would have said you're lying. But it's been a lot of fun. I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. Being behind Matt, I learned so much just watching him and how he did his thing. It helped me grow as a person, as a football player, and understand more about the game and how to do stuff the right way.
What do you think the young guys behind you have learned from you?
That's maybe something you'd have to ask them.
What have you passed on?
Just little tips here and there, like, hey, it's one kick, whether it be the first one or the last one of the year of a game. You just got to let it go. Every kick's different, and stepping up to the kick, you gotta forget about whatever you've done in the past or whatever you're gonna do, because it doesn't matter. All that matters is that single kick. So